Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Tanya, and I figured for my first YouTube video, I would show my craft room. So here's the quick overview of the entire room. I also share my room with myself as a work from home space. So let's start from the left to the right. So here I have my Silhouette Curio machine set up. It's currently not working. I don't know how to fix it. I'll fiddle with it someday. This unit has all my HTV vinyls and other Silhouette supplies. Below this, I have a couple boxes of fabric that someday I will offload to another sewist. It's just fabric I've collected over the years that I don't really like anymore. Continue is my fish tank. I have a betta fish in here. Mr. Fish. I also have a little African dwarf frog. His buddy passed away a little while ago, so I gotta get him a new one. And then just pretty basic, my work desk. Nothing fancy. My pooch. Her name is Maisie, and she's a pain in the bum. She's only almost a year soon. There she is again. And she's kind of annoying, but I love her anyway. So then I have this storage unit. This here just holds, paper, some stuff for my work, cardstock, and then I have this classic rainbow unit. So the top drawer basically has some really cheap bags I ship my purses in. The next one, I do a little tiny bit of crochet and knitting, basically one hat, and maybe someday a dishcloth. This next drawer is for cross-stitch supplies, needle minders, needles, threaders, extra zipper pouches, the like that. Next, I think this drawer is empty. It is. Next, I just have some mailing labels, and this is some heat and bond. Next, I just have mailing bags, some cellophane, and some paper mailing envelopes. This drawer has, oh gosh, keep forgetting what it's called. You iron on your fabric, and then that's just some polyester fabric. This drawer has my laminating sheets, and then this bottom drawer, I don't even want to open it. It's just full of junk, and I've shoved everything in there. Next, I just got a tripod here. Alright, so more into the actual sewing stuff. This is my vinyl fabric storage. It's got rolls, it's folded. This container here has my shipping supplies. Next is my 3-tier rolling cart. So here are my 2 cam snaps. One is for rivets and one is for grommets. There's nothing in that under that top. It's just too much of a pain to open it and close it all the time. Here I have some hanging shelves. I just got them from the dollar store, and they just hold a couple of random tools, hole puncher, pliers, things like that. And then in the next 2 cubbies, I just basically have all the projects I have cut out for sewing. Sometimes I just get into cutting jags, and I want to just cut out all the projects and not sew them. So I really got to catch up on those. In this cupboard, I'm not going to open them. It's just some random supplies. So the top drawer, it has, as you can see, a little label maker, some threads, a lighter, some blades, some random extra cutters I have. Middle drawer is more supplies. So it's got double-sided tape, ribbons, webbing, extras, just extra supplies that I have. And the bottom drawer basically is hot glue gun sticks, a case for my camera, and I think a hole punch. Over here you can see I have a little ring light for when I need to take pictures. And then those 4 boxes are just empty boxes. I'm not ready to throw them out yet. My hoarding little heart wants to keep them just in case, because as soon as you throw something out, you're gonna want to need it. So up top, back up, we've got this 2 storage cubes. So from the top, I just have my embroidery floss for my cross-stitch storage, and then my laminating machine. Next drawer is just a random thing. It's got a couple of notepads, all-purpose zippers, 8-inch, and then like various different sizes. And then the next two are my Zipper by the Yard number 5s. My next two, these are patterns. These are my pattern binders. And then this drawer has a couple manuals, sewing books, and then the patterns I need to put away. And the bottom drawer has like an old Kobo that I haven't read in a long time. Otherwise, that's empty. This is just a project I got to work on. Next, I have these pull-out storage units. These two came from Michaels, and they're not full yet. I've got basically some bag tags that say handmade on them. Here I've got different like purse feet, some needles, purse feet, and then my two. These are bobbins. That's for my rivet press. Now these ones hold all my bag storage, or my bag notions. These containers are just from actually Dollarama, and I've taped them together so they don't come loose, but they're organized by color and by size. And then this little thing, again, I love the dollar store. It just like holds pens. That's my machine oil, paintbrush just to knock out some of the dust in my sewing machine. And then I have that little bin. That's where when I'm sewing and I need to throw some threads, cut some threads, trim some corners, I just throw it back there and hope I hit the box. Next, I have my favorite part of the sewing room, which is my Juki TL2010Q sewing machine. I've had this. The only good thing that came out of COVID was being able to buy this sewing machine. I love it. I've got some magnets on here just to hold usually my snibs and a lighter. Beside here, I have my little bin with sewing clips and my chapstick, of course. Click sticky tape, and then this light, as you can see, just off Amazon. It has a little button on the end to turn on and off, and it does swing around. So when I'm sewing, I can see it here, and then when I need to cut, I can swing it around to here and light up that space. There was actually one that was touch to turn on and off, which I liked. It was fancy, but it just kept turning on and off. It was just not reliable. So next, let's get this back out of the way. I have my iron. It is wireless. Again, it's just off Amazon. Nothing fancy. And then I have my ruler storage. It's just a file holder. I keep my pens here, friction pens, different various rulers. This is just that Teflon sheets for ironing. Just some items I got from different shops. Up top here, another file holder that I have notebooks, a little calendar. This little container here is full of junk that I don't use, but I also don't want to get rid of. A chicken and a frog that I got from one of my craft fairs I did. And then this bin is just full of scrap pieces of vinyl. And then in this cube, the front, I like to put my scissors and my rotary cutters hanging up when they're actually not lying everywhere. In here, again, I'm a hoarder, so I keep everything. Behind here, I have glues. I have some pins. I don't use those a lot. Duct tapes, more rotary blades on just like little nicky-nacky things. And then below here, I used to store all my purse hardware in like, you know, the classic tackle box style, but I like them in the bins on the desk better. But I still have these because I still have odd sizes or odd things that I don't use all the time. But again, I don't want to get rid of it. So, you know, I've got grommets, I got purse feet, all kinds of things. I've got the cam plastic snaps that just stay in there. So there's that. Also, I forgot to introduce my HTV Rent Auto Press. Yeah, Amazon, what can I say? Shipping is easy. I love it. It works great for HTV, for ironing on interface, and then some. And then below here, I just have some extra projects and my camera that's charging. Okay, then under the desk here, I just have some storage cubes to basically make a little, like, large size file holder, but for my interfacing. So SFO 101, this is what I use to iron on. I just got it at Michael's. Decor bonds, some fusible fleece. And then in these two totes, the top tote I have is basically excess interfacing fusible foam, some decor bond that I don't use very frequently, but I still want to keep, of course. And then a whole tote full of fat quarters that I collected. Thank you, Maisie, for interrupting my shot. Eventually I'll get rid of those fat quarters, but again, you know, it's trying to find the time to do it when I'd rather be sewing or cross stitching. And then above my doggy's bum bum, you can see a cube, and that's just full of random stuff that I need to get to. This is my desk. I have the largest size cutting mat you can get from Michaels. These are just the NCWs I'm currently working on. They're fabric. I still got to cut a few items out of them. And then just another couple projects that I messed up on and I need to fix. And I tend to procrastinate a lot when I do that because I hate redoing things when I mess them up. Just a basic garbage can. I think it's actually meant for folding laundry or for laundry, but I use it for my garbage now. All right, now to this ugly ass monstrosity. It's not for looks, it's for function. So let's start with the top. Here is I got my fat quarters in these just basic photo boxes from Michaels. At the back, it's again just more scrap fabric, scrap interfacing, scrap waterproof canvas. You know, I try to keep as much as possible while also not hoarding too much. It's a very fine line. Who is successful on that? All right, top drawer. Quilting cotton, solids at the front, some linen things, and then basically all my non-fandom fabrics that I had not the heart to basically put in those boxes at the beginning of this video to get rid of someday. So this is that file. And the next one, fandom fabric. I don't have any particular order that I put stuff in other than I do try to keep like items together. Harry Potter, Nightmare Before Christmas, Pokemon, Disney, princesses, Marvel, whatever random I got. And then the next drawer with the lovely coat hanger handle. More fandom fabric. All cotton, quilting cotton fabric. The odd like waterproof canvas from Mormino. Or canvas, regular canvas. But again, just TV shows, Mormino, again, some Minecraft, Star Wars, Halloweeny, darkness kind of thing. And then like some fantasy, mermaid scales, glitteriness that I liked. And then this bottom drawer, foot action there, waterproof canvas. Yeah, not sorted very well, but, you know, it's functional. And let's see. That works there. And then just in this little corner here, some foam boards, my old cutting mat, because you never know when you need it. And then up here, I have my lady. I use her for pictures. And an extra coat rack back there. And then, last but not least, my closet. Whose closet looks lovely, but this is mostly filled with storage bins, all my finished products, stuff but down there I don't want to get rid of, craft fair supplies, display, this big old box of cross stitch stuff, and more fabric bin. That's for making totes. Someday, maybe I'll even use it all. And then I do like to keep my new bags that I finished hung up here. Obviously, I've gone to a craft fair and then I haven't made any new bags since my last craft fair to hang up there. So that is my entire craft room. I hope you enjoyed my first video. Maybe someday I will post another one. We will see. I'm not the most greatest at social media, but, you know, we'll try. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.